If you want to be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube, click that link in the description to join the free Courtside Financial Discord.
What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi, and welcome back to the Courtside Financial Podcast, the podcast where we blend technology, business, and forward thinking. Today, we're diving into a story that could have ripple effects across the entire industry: Volkswagen's mounting crisis. So here's where it gets interesting for us NIO investors. Volkswagen's challenges could pave the way of opportunity for NIO. So this is going to be a super interesting video. I know we've been talking about Volkswagen and everything going on Audi over the past couple of weeks, or the past week or so. Time just starts to blend together, but this is going to be a good video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell icon, and leave a comment down below. Your engagement really does go a long way in helping out the channel, helping us to reach a broader audience. And so without further ado, let's get into the episode. So Volkswagen, a juggernaut in the European automotive industry, is reeling from a couple fronts. Their recent push for a sweeping global cost-cutting campaign has already set off some alarms, especially in Germany and China, where they're laying off hundreds of employees. It's a clear sign of the turbulence. At the center of this is CEO Oliver Blume's aggressive push for profitability over market share. And the result of this is a heavy focus on high-end electric vehicles, which could alienate their bread and butter, the more affordable models that made Volkswagen a household name. This feels almost like a bet gone wrong when former CEO Herbert Diess put all his chips on electric vehicles. There was hope that the market would explode. But fast forward to today, the EV market in Europe and even in Germany are not growing as fast as expected. It's stagnating, maybe even shrinking, while Volkswagen's R&D division, Cariad, intended to be their savior, it's now one of their biggest headaches. Delayed timelines, missed targets, and billions of euros burned. They've even had to turn to outside partners like Xpeng and Rivian to fill the gap that they have in their software. But the real wake-up call for Volkswagen has come from China. A market they once dominated is slipping through their fingers. In the first half of 2024, their sales were down 7.4%, and now they're nowhere where they need to be with EV. So the writing's on the wall. Volkswagen's in a tough spot. So what does this mean for NIO? Volkswagen's struggles could become NIO's golden opportunity. Let's think about it. With Volkswagen focusing on putting out internal fires, it's NIO's chance to make big moves in the premium EV segment. We know that NIO's already positioned as a premium brand, but with Volkswagen distracted, NIO can continue to eat into their market share. Now let's talk about software, which is one of the key battlefields in the EV space. Volkswagen's fumbled attempt with Cariad should be a huge lesson for everyone. Strong in-house tech and software capabilities are crucial, and this is an area where NIO just so happens to be miles ahead. They have a focus on user experience, seamless integration, and autonomous driving. NIO's invested heavily in these areas, and if anything, Volkswagen's blunder only emphasizes the importance of this. NIO's edge in technology is going to become an even bigger differentiator over time. We'll start to see this happening more and more, not just with Volkswagen, but with other competitors of NIO. And speaking of China, this is the big battleground. Volkswagen's performance in China has been disappointing, to say the least. But NIO's home field advantage can't be overstated. Yes, China's auto market is fiercely competitive, but NIO's strategy of building brand loyalty through its ecosystem, NIO houses, battery swap station, and premium services, gives it a distinct edge. Volkswagen might be losing ground in China, but NIO is just getting started. The tide is clearly turning right before our eyes. So hold on, it's not all sunshine and rainbows for the EV market. There's still some implications here. Volkswagen's struggles in Europe might be a symptom of something bigger. The EV market is not, I repeat, it is not accelerating as fast as we all thought it would. Even Tesla is seeing softening demand. What this means is that the hype surrounding EVs might have outpaced reality, and all EV manufacturers, including NIO, need to sit down and take a hard look at how they can scale and manage to grow in a slower than expected market. Volkswagen's decision to slow down and cut costs could also affect innovation across the broader industry. If they're pulling back on R&D, that could lead to less competition in the short term, but also fewer advancements in critical technology that the industry relies on: battery development, software integration, and autonomous driving. So NIO has to tread carefully here. They need to balance growth with sustainable innovation, maybe, just maybe, double down on partnerships to accelerate these tech solutions. So what's the bottom line for NIO investors? Volkswagen's crisis opens up opportunities for NIO, especially in the EV space and software dominance. However, we also need to be realistic. The industry is facing some headwind. The growth projections that we've been banking on are starting to look shaky, and NIO, like everyone else, will have to navigate this storm. But here's where NIO shines. They built their brand not just on cars, but on experience, innovation, and customer service. The ecosystem they've created isn't just about selling cars, it's about creating a lifestyle. While VW and other competitors are scrambling, NIO's strategy is looking more and more solid every day. That's a wrap for today's episode. Don't forget that what seems like chaos could simply be an opportunity for others. Anyways, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell icon, and leave a comment down below. We'll catch you in the next installment. Thanks for tuning in.